Well, hello, Math 3 students. Mr. Eicher here. This is our last lesson in 9.2 about arithmetic series. These are multi-step questions with arithmetic series. So we'll just do two of them, and I'm not sure if there'll be enough space, so you might want to get some scratch paper if you have your 9.2 notes. So let's get started. Let me share my screen here. There we go. So we're focusing in on finding the first three terms of each arithmetic series. And I even give you a little goal here. You may need to find n, a sub 1, then d. And then once you know a sub 1 and d, writing the terms is easy, but getting there is the challenging part. All right, so let's check this out. We have, we're given the first term, the number of terms, and the sum. So we have this formula, S sub n equals n over 2, a sub 1 plus a sub n. And in this formula, we have this is provided to us, a sub 1 and a sub n. So let's find n first. So our sum is 18,423 equals n over 2, negative 13 plus 427. And that would be, I'll just use my calculator here if you don't mind. Negative 13 plus 427 is 414. 18,423 equals n over 2, 414. Divide 414 by 2, so we get 18,423 equals n times 207, and then divide both sides by 207. So then we get the number of terms. 18,423 divided by 207 is 89. There are 89 terms. All right, so that was step one. We'll call that step number one. Step number two for this one, again, we're trying to find the first three terms. We know how many terms there are now, so that's promising. So let's use this information. We have the first term, we have the first term, the last term, and the number of terms. So with that information, we could find the common difference. So we have this formula, erase that. We have this formula, a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. A sub n is 427. A sub 1 is negative 13. N is 89 minus 1 times d. If we add 13 to both sides, that gives us 440 is 88 times d. And then divide by 88. 440 divided by 88 is 5. So our common difference is 5. Now that's really ultimately the end of the question. We just have to answer the question. So thirdly, to state what the actual answer is, the first three terms would be negative 13, add 5 to that, negative 8, add 5 to that, negative 3. So the first three terms, and we're excited, exclamation point. So in that one, notice on this, I mentioned that it's going to be multiple steps. We had to use our summation formula, and then we had to use our arithmetic sequence formula from the earlier in the 9.2 lesson. All right, let's check out this last one. This one, we're told the number of terms a sub n and s sub n. I'd encourage you, if you have s sub n, let's just write s sub n formula, n over 2, a sub 1 plus a sub n. If you'd like, you can pause the video and see if you could take it from there. But we would have 1102 as the sum. The number of terms is given as 19. A sub 1 is not known, and a sub n is known. So let's solve from there. Let's see, 19 over 2, so maybe we'll go 1102 equals It should be 10 to 9.5, a sub 1 plus 103. We'll divide both sides by 9.5. Oops, that's a 5. 9.5 cancels. So we got 1102 divided by 9.5 is 116 equals a sub 1 plus 103. Subtract 103 from both sides and we get 13. Okay, so that's our first term, a sub 1. Well, now we can find our common difference. So that was kind of our first step here, step number 1. Now we can find our common difference, step number 2. By using this formula, a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. A sub n, you're told, is 103. We just found a sub 1 is 13. N is 19, we're told, and solve for d. So subtract 13 from both sides, you get 90 is 18d. And I believe dividing both sides by 18, we get 5. So our common difference is 5. And once we know that, we could find the first 3 terms. The first term is 13, add 5, and then add 5. So the first 3 terms, 13, 18, and 23. Now it's just a coincidence that in this first one we got a difference of 5, and on this one we got a difference of 5. So I wouldn't make too big of a deal about that. You're not always going to get a difference of 5. But those can be tricky just because you have to do multiple steps. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, then you can give me a thumbs up below. I appreciate your time. Have a great day. I guess I could say that. Have a great day now that you can see me.